Thanks for joining me. This is the top 10 programming languages that are in demand right now. I'm going to be going through each programming languages in terms of annual salary and demand in jobs. So follow me as I take you through the top 10 programming languages. Coming in at number 10, going in descending order, PHP. Now, PHP is a server-side language or front end. So some of the common uses for PHP are running content-oriented websites such as Facebook, Wikipedia, and WordPress. Now, doing a quick search, you'll find that there are roughly 7,000 jobs available right now in demand for PHP programmers, and your average annual salary will roughly be around $81,000. Some of the downsides of PHP, it is an older programming languages, so as other languages come about, you will see PHP being phased out by a lot of companies. Coming in, number 9, Swift. Now, Swift is a programming language mostly used by iOS and macOS applications, Apple. Some of the drawbacks with Swift is that it can only be used on newer versions of iOS 7. So that means it won't work on older versions. Now, doing a quick search, you will find that there are roughly about 2,000 jobs available in the United States demanding Swift programmers. Now, your average annual salary is going to be a little bit higher than it is for PHP. It's coming in around $93,000. At number 8, programming language R. Now, this is used mostly for statistics, machine learning, so it's a programming language that is very popular in those industries. Now, keep in mind that R does not have strict guidelines like some of the older programming languages, and some people look at that as a negative, as it might be a security concern. Taking a quick search, you'll find that there are roughly about 1,500 jobs in demand for R programmers, and your salary is going to be that average annual close to the Swift programming language, about $93,000. Coming in at number 7, Go, or also known as Golang. Now, this is a programming language that is heavily used for data, so a lot of companies such as Google and Netflix use Go. Now, keep in mind that Go, or Golang as it's known, it has not really gotten widespread use outside of Silicon Valley, so they're not widely used, or it's not widespread, but it is in demand if you're looking to work in data. Now, there are roughly about 1,700 jobs available in demand for Go, and your annual salary is going to be similar to Swift and R, $93,000 a year. The spot at number 6, C++. Now, this is an older, more established programming language that is very commonly used throughout the industry, from gaming to mathematics and everything in between. Now, with C++, sometimes you get statistical errors or more prone errors because there is not a runtime error checking system with C++, which is used to help you check for errors in your code. Doing a quick search, you'll see that there are about 9,000 jobs in demand for C++ programmers, and your average annual salary is going to take a nice bump, going to $97,000. Alright, now we're in the top 5, and taking the 5th place is the programming language C. Now, C is commonly used because it can run on many types of devices. This also includes healthcare industry, automotive industry. Now, it's also known that C is a good foundation language to learn, and that's because it's one of the first programming languages ever developed. Now, a quick search, you'll see that there are about 8,000 jobs available in the market in demand for C programmers, and your salary is going to be around the average annual of $97,000. Alright, C Pound, coming in at number 4, is a programming language that was developed primarily by Microsoft. It can also be used for mobile devices and video gaming consoles, Xbox. Okay, now with this language, it is a steep learning curve. It may be more complex and more difficult to learn, but it's still possible. Now, the really good thing, it's really high in demand. There are about 18,000 jobs available. And the average annual salary is going to be right around at $97,000 as well. Coming in at number 3, Java. Now, Java is widely used for business applications. It is also popular with Android mobile devices. Now, Java is going to be more of your back-end language that is used for back-end development. There are about 29,000 jobs available for Java developers, and your annual salary is going to come in at around $104,000 on average. Next up on the list at number 2, JavaScript. JavaScript is going to be your more geared towards front-end development or that server side. JavaScript is used extensively for website development and mobile applications. Now, something interesting to know about JavaScript: some websites will disable JavaScript because JavaScript can be used to code pop-up ads. JavaScript is also known as one of those foundational languages to learn. A quick search, you'll see that there are 24,000 jobs available, and your average annual salary will take a nice increase to about $118,000 a year. And coming in, taking the number 1 spot, Python. Python is a language that is great for machine learning and algorithms and data and statistics. Because of that, you'll find a lot of AI artificial companies using Python, financial services using Python, and data scientists that use Python. The thing to keep in mind about Python is really not suitable for mobile development. Python is also widely regarded as one of the easier programming languages to learn. And the great thing about it, there are about 19,000 jobs in demand for Python developers, and your average annual salary is going to be around $120,000. I hope this was helpful for you if you've been on a search to find what are some of the best languages to learn and are in demand, and hopefully that takes you to the next step in your career and your journey.